is there the fear that for people out with the creative industry, that it's actually going to massively devalue the creative process? Because actually, somebody estimating 80, 100, 120 grand, and they have 30 grand of that in for wireframing and kind of prototyping, you've done that in 5 minutes. So run the risk of devaluing that process for selling that on.
Yeah, I think the creative process in general has been devalued for a great many years, be it the design process or an advertising type of conceptual process as well. And we have to pitch for free repeatedly, and spend a lot of time and effort and money therefore doing that. I think it's a genuine concern, and I honestly don't know what the answer is to it, because this stuff is happening, and there's almost nothing that we can do about it.
Is there a sense that the design discipline has kind of been hoisted by its own petard by saying, okay, we need to learn to speak the language of business. So we've been doing that. We've been explaining design in terms of the value, the monetary value design brings to the bottom line.
As a return on investment.
As a return on investment. So then when technology comes along that's cheaper, why wouldn't they use that? If you said the value was monetary, and I can get it for cheaper, why wouldn't I?
The problem you get to is that you are, yes, devaluing your skill that's been learned over many years to a pretty great extent. But the truth of the matter is that, while it's time that we sell, it's actually our expertise and our skill that we sell. So, if you were to ask for an idea for an advertising campaign and it took me 30 seconds to dream up, and I give you a bill for that for 100 grand, someone's going to ask, well, you did that in 30 seconds. It's, 20, 30 years in the industry that's got you to that point. So it's a really hard one, and it's a massively vexed question, and sort of existential for our industry.
I mean, frankly, web development has been kind of like assembling Lego blocks for a while, and if that's what it feels like to use these tools, well, we kind of brought this on ourselves, right?